this lecture, we are going to see how we can move this 3D model inside the design workspace. For this, please open this file from the resource folder. Now let us first see this tool called Free Orbit. By clicking on this, you will be able to rotate this object. So you can rotate it in any direction you want. The next one is the Look At tool. Using the Look At tool, you can select a face and your vision of sight will be made perpendicular to it and you can see the object from that direction. So I have to first select a face. So let's say I'm selecting this face and my line of sight has become perpendicular to that and I can view this object in this direction. Now let me again rotate using Free Orbit. This time I'm going to select this as my face. So again I am rotating it back. Let's see the pan tool. Using the pan tool, I'll be able to move this object, but in this same plane, in whichever plane it has been put up. And using the zoom tool, I can zoom in and zoom out. Let's say you have zoomed in and zoomed out too much. Now we want this to be fit inside this workspace. So for this, we can use the fit tool. So when we click here, you can see it has come exactly in between. Let's see how we can navigate inside Fusion 360 using our mouse. If you're using a wheel mouse, when you roll the wheel, you will be able to zoom in and zoom out. If you keep the wheel pressed and then when you try to move the mouse, then you will be able to pan. And just hold the shift button in the keyboard and do the same action, that is keep the wheel pressed and then move the mouse, you will be able to rotate. This box in the right corner is called View Cube. Using this, we will be able to change our line of sight. So you can see if I click on front, I'll be able to see this view. And if I click on these arrows, I will be able to navigate this model and view it from different angles. I can also rotate it. And the default position is the orthographic view or the isometric view. So here I can click on home. So this is the home view. And also I'll be able to see it from corners. So these are the different possibilities with the view cube. Now we know that this is a solid model. If I want to see it in wireframe, what this means is just the outlines. So I can go to display settings and here in the visual style, I can select. Here are the shortcuts available for this. Let's say I'm clicking on wireframe, I'll be able to see the skeleton model of this. You can try out with different options that are available. Let's say shaded with visible edges only. So you can see I'm not able to see this inside portion and only this portion. Now when I select shaded with hidden edges, even those edges are available but in dotted lines. Usually while working in 3D model, we keep it in shaded mode. For me, the background should be white, but if you prefer that the background for working should be something else, you can here go to environment and change. So it can be tranquility blue or any other option if available that you can choose. But for me, it is photo booth, which is the default one.